So, shifting the conversation towards marketing technologies and looking at the future, what are some of your thoughts on how nonprofits can start leveraging technologies like AR, VR, voice first, chatbots, AI? I don't know how many other acronyms there are, but I'm sure there's a few more out there. How do you think nonprofits are leveraging
You
this
just lost
technology?
some people. I know you did. So it's funny because the debate of the importance of Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram and all those things that you just talked about, AR, VR, AI, voice, they're already here. And groups are already starting to implement them because they're starting to see the ROI of having those technologies. I think uh, within the next 5 years, you're going to see a pretty full integration at scale because now cost is down so much that you can do that. Before, if you wanted to shoot a video just 5, 6 years ago, it cost you several thousands of dollars. If you wanted to find a platform to deploy that video, it cost you a lot of money. Now those platforms are free. Now there's no barrier to entry. So people are starting to embrace the technology a little bit faster. But I really see in the nonprofit sector, I see VR, virtual reality, and voice being probably two that I think they're going to be implemented the fastest. I think virtual reality has an opportunity to share with people, whether it's a destination or whether it's an understanding of something, a lot better without them having to physically go or be at that destination. I think when you're looking at people that might not have the capacity to travel to see development and sustainability work done on another continent, they can see that through virtual reality. I think people have a better understanding of even something like mental illness. There's several virtual reality apps out there right now that can help simulate with somebody going through schizophrenia or depression and some of these triggers that we talk about, what they experience. They can do that through a VR experience, and that makes it real for the person. So we're talking about applications now that can make the donor experience feel like the client experience. And what greater way to experience empathy in your feeling of why you're giving to an organization than to go through that. And so the applications for this technology are endless. And I know museums are using it now. I know international aid organizations are starting to use it. But I think for the future of nonprofit organization, you have to start taking what I would call your reps in the batting cage now with things like social and digital, because once these other technologies are at scale, you're going to be in a much better place to jump in and utilize them and have a greater comfortability with.